It's Klaus here with another episode of my analysis. That's my daily analysis of different pairs, and I still do some recaps of the previous ones if that's still valid or if they hit the loss. So this is like I always say this. I always try to emphasize this. I mean, this is more like a diary where I put my trading journey, what I learned, how I'm improving in what I learned. So obviously there's going to be mistakes that will be made, and this is not financial advice. Just if you find it of use, you can apply it and see what you make out of it, and you can also modify it. This is just a scratch of what I am doing. So last I did boom 500. So today I want to do step 500. Yeah, step 500. So before I get to there, I want to see how the previous ones are doing. And I did some things yesterday night. I don't think I saved them, but okay. This particular one has yet to hit. Still going up. I don't think it will still go up to here. But this is still not active yet. So we go to the next one. Go to 75. Just viewing them to see. Aha, this is what I was talking about. I did this was yesterday night. I think the chart was still around here when I did it. So as you can see, it hit perfect like sniper entry. I didn't take it off obviously. But this was a sniper entry. Nice. Now we go for, and yeah, let's do break even. Or should we just not just leave it? But normally you will have done a break even here or even close at the 50 of it. We go to open layout, we go 25. I did something here also. So let's see. Yep, it's valid. Still going, still going. So all these modifications I did last night was after I saw the mistake I did the previous time. So I used the mistake as a learning point, and as you can see, the learning point is great because two sniper entries on two different pairs. After taking loss on, okay, I only took loss on this. I don't think I took loss on Volatility 75, the previous one. Oh, I removed it. I removed it. I think I took loss eventually. That is, if you didn't take your break even or close at the half of it, you will be at a loss on this. So that is by the way on there. Now we go to I'm not saying anything about why I did the trade that way. Okay, let's start with this. Why did I run this that way? As you can see on this chart here, this is a break of structure, BS. This is your break of structure, this is your other block. That is literally what is there. So there wasn't anything much that could be done because we are still on a trend. We are still on a downtrend. So this was nothing much. And one thing is that as far as you've drawn your lines and you understand what is going on, it will be easy to get future trades. But if that you're starting up, like everything is still kind of clear, that's when you start drawing, checking to see if you are correct or not. So we should go for the 25. I think it was literally the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, it was literally the same thing. Other block. I used this as my other block. This buy, yeah. I use it as my other block. OB. Why did I use that buy as my other block? Now that is where I don't even know why I use that particular block as my other block. Um, because on a norm, I should have used this as the other block, but I used that. It just felt right because if you look at here, this line that I drew here, then it broke out. So that was a retest. Yes, this was a break and a retest. So this that buy there was the buy was the retest line. So as it broke off, it retested it and then it continued. So I'm saying our TP will be up to this level here, the previous high. So yeah, that is why I took it. I literally forgot why. I just remembered. So that is for that. And we go to boom. I don't remember me doing anything there, but let's see. Yeah, we did something. After the loss, we did something, and it's actually going on a buy. Let's minimize this. Take this off up to here because this is where it ended. So I will see space and know what we're looking at. So on boom, I use this as my other block because it was still selling. So this was my other block will be. And the most interesting part, what you have to take of note is that I didn't use a lower time frame for any of these. I used 1 hour. As you can see, that is where it's saved. It's 1 hour I use. Most times to get nice entry is you use a higher time frame because sometimes I see nice entry on the 4 hours time frame. Then if you want to refine it, because when you get the nice entry there, your SL will be higher. But if you want to refine it with lower SL, you can go to the 1 hour, to the 15, to the 30 minutes. But one thing is that you can also, as you're going there to refine it, there's a possibility of you missing that trade. So that is why I normally use either 1 hour. It depends on the pair, I would say. Depends on the pair and it depends on how I see the market. But the easiest one to use is the 1 hour or even the 4 hours. Then if you want to refine, you go to the lower. Like if I came to the lower time frame for this, let's say I go to the 15 minutes time frame, I won't get this entry. On the 15-minute time frame, see it, I won't get the entry. So it will be a missed entry. That's why I use the 1 hour time frame for it. And I got sniper entry from the 1 hour. And if I went for a loss, it's still not, I won't say it's still bad because currently this is 50% of it, I guess. But that is by the way. That is for that is everything for 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's everything for that. We're in a good year, good year, good year, and this is the only one that hasn't triggered yet. So today we will be doing step 500. Step 500. No, let's go. When you're trading, you should be using the daily, the daily first to know where. Like from the daily, you can like understand what is going on. Step 500 B. From the daily, you'll be able to create your narrative to know if it's an up or a down. Okay, this is a downtrend. This is a downtrend. A downtrend. From the higher time frame, you'll be able to create your narratives. So this is what we are going to do here. We have here. This is now our current high. This is our old high, but it's kind of still relevant. Our old high, our new high, new low. That is actually a this is break of structure actually. That is break of structure. Same thing here. This is break of structure. Yes. Yes. Break of structure. We have this. It wasn't mitigated though. Okay, it tested, it just tapped it a little bit and then it went off. Yep, it didn't even touch it. It used this previous one here. And then if you can see, there's also an FVG around here. So, anyways, that is this. So, this is our current, you can say this is our current high, but let's not do that for now. So, this is currently a sell. You can just remove this to clear, give it a kind of clean look. So now as I'm still looking at it, we get to the 4 hours time frame because there's nothing else to actually see on here. So the 4 hours time frame, what do we have here? Okay, this was an up and then this is a down. So and here we have this change or shift, a shift. You can say this is change of structure, which is choke or shift. I prefer to call it shift. But anyways, we just use that for this today. And then use this other block OB OB came down this BOS down here. I think it might be clearer if you go to a 1 hour time frame. If you go to an hour time frame, it will be clearer. Yeah, let's go to 1 hour time frame because I ain't seen much of anything here. We should drag this up to here so I know what we're looking at. 1 hour time frame. OB break of structure, break of structure, BS. We have minor BS here, another, another, another. Let's mark this. This is the bigger one. You can mark, you can like mark them all, but it will make your chart look kind of too occupied. So, but someone that you can't really identify them that easily, you can just mark them up. Maybe when you get to be able to identify them easily, you won't need mapping them up as frequent. And then we have another here. So currently I'm just mapping up all the bigger plays, all the bigger plays is what I map up. BS, BS. So what we have here, because on the 1 hour time frame, we'll say this is our current high, point of interest, and then this is our current low. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but we could say that is our current low. Now, there's this I want to draw here. Let's see. It wasn't mitigated though. And you can't say it's this because this came up. So this BS hasn't been mitigated. OBMN, other block, it hasn't been mitigated. So there's a possibility of this going up to here, up to this very top, then coming back down. There's a possibility. It's not that it's but it might. Like a possibility is something that is 50-50. But all we are sure of is that there is a current buy. So what you will do, simple, is look for your buy area to buy. You can come to a 15-minute time frame to get a confirmation of your buy, and you can literally just buy right now. Because here you will see this is shift, this is BS. No, sorry, this is shift, this is OB. Oh, what am I saying? Yeah, I was correct. BOS, another, another, and then this has to go above there, probably come back for retest, then enter to get up to this top level here. So we should go back to the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, what are we targeting? We use this. That is where we keep our TP, because we can't literally be going up to here. That's, you can keep it to run up to there if you want, but currently you shouldn't. So this is what you are doing long. Like I said, you can just literally put your buy here. This is your long up to here, and your buffer. Okay, there's something I want to also kind of introduce because I haven't used it. I haven't used it for a while. So what is that? Where will I get it? I won't get it here. Let me go back to that. Okay. Here is the buy range. Now you duplicate it, clone, then you copy the one you cloned, take it all the way to this bottom. Now that is your TP. This is your TP. Then you can literally add the same thing for the sell part. Because currently we are actually selling, it's not advisable to be going against your trade, against the trend. So if you are selling, because this is the top of it, You drag it all the way to the bottom. You clone it again. Clone it. Let's say the cell, you get your cell around here. Maybe you get your confirmation for your cell around here. Then you can just put it here, and then boom. This is where you just take your profit. Even if it goes below that, you leave your profit around there. So what I'm using it for is just to know where I'll drop my SL, which is perfect there. So it's to see if it's going to reverse or not. But anyways, this will be it for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something from it. Till next time. And like I said, requests can come in. You can request for any pair for me to analyze, whether currency, um, synthetic, even crypto. I do dabble in it. Not all that much. I'm good with. I'll just say I'm somewhat good with analyzing of things. Just I'm not that good in giving entries. So that is why I am actually doing this, for me to be able to get that experience in giving entries, good entries, and not just giving entries, but good entries, sniper entries, and all that. So thanks till next time.